Good morning, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Our class today is going to be, I think, around 60 minutes. We're going to go through the intro, then our warm-up flow, then we're going to do our flow 3 times before cooling down into our lovely Shavasana. So just getting started, if you do have blocks on hand, have them ready. They're always good to just have on hand. Unfortunately, I've lost mine in the moving process, but I would definitely have them any chance I can really. And also just finding yourself to a nice, comfortable seated position. Anything that allows you to have a nice upright spine, nice and comfortable, sitting up onto a block or pillow, or maybe you prefer to sit up onto your shins, up to you. And then just allowing your hands to fall onto your knees. We're actually gonna have the palms facing up towards the skies, because in a moment we're gonna find a mudra. But taking these first few moments just to arrive. So if you'd like, beginning to close down your eyes as we take these first few moments to arrive. To drop in, to notice your breath. Notice how you've been feeling lately. As you soften the muscles in your face, your shoulders, and letting that breath move all the way down to the bottom of your lungs as the belly expands to allow this. And then coming back to that theme of ease. For me, this is my morning practice, perhaps for you as well. So I generally feel a little bit more tight, more rigid in the mornings. And just checking in with how the body is feeling in that regard. Maybe for you it's more of a mental thing. Maybe you've been feeling quite at unease within the mind. Tough time in the world right now. So totally normal, totally natural. But here on your mat, you can cultivate this ease. Help show up in our lives with more ease, with more connection. And with that, we're going to find our mudra, which is the water mudra, Varun mudra. For this one, you're going to find the tip of the pinky and the thumb will meet. The other 3 fingers are going to be out long, and then bringing that back onto your knees. You might notice the muscles, the little muscles in your fingers might be waking up, playing up. They might be like, what are we doing? Why are we holding this? So if they start like flexing a little bit or just moving around, all good. It's just part of the practice, that all it is, nothing to perfect in this moment. And then with this mudra, it helps to break down barriers of duality. Helps to generate more flow, more ease. More clarity, washing through our system. And we're going to join our breath. So exhale, release the breath that you're on. Through the nose, inhale, deep breath in. Through the mouth, exhale, let it go. Inhale, filling all the way out from the belly, to the side body, to the upper chest, all the way to the top. Sigh it out. Inhale one more time, just like that. All the way to the top again. Nice long spine. And release. Feel the ribs draw in, the belly draw in. Gonna go for a few more rounds in your own time, your own breath. Up to you if you'd like to continue exhaling that breath through the mouth. Otherwise, in and out through the nose, maybe playing around with a little hold. And you keep going, connecting with that breath. We'll return again and again to the breath. It really is our muse. It is almost our biggest tool in our yoga practice. The one that we can take, we have no choice but to take into our everyday life, but one that we can return to with consciousness, with intention, at any time. I'm taking one more breath for me. And then starting to make a few circular motions with the head, nice and gentle. Noticing if there's any cracking, any tension. And reverse, go the opposite direction. And going back to your neutral spine, release the mudra. I'm going to start to circle the wrist, lifting the arms, bringing it up overhead, reaching up to the top. Then taking your right hand off to the side, that left arm is going to reach up and over. Inhale, lift up, gaze up. Exhale to your Parsvasukasana. Extended side body seat. Inhale, lift up. Once again, gaze up. This time, easy twist over to the right. So you take your right hand behind you, left across. Keep tall in the spine as your back shoulder moves behind you. Inhale, unravel, lift up. Exhale, over across to the opposite side. Once again, that shoulder moving behind you, gripping onto your knee. And then coming back to center, float the hands. You're gonna come over your shins. We're gonna meet into our tabletop position. Bringing your shoulders over your wrists, your knees underneath your hips. From here, going through 3 rounds of our cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. Marjayasana. Exhale, round through the spine, draw chin to chest, to your Bittalasana. Inhale, coming back through. And exhale, round, bringing it in. Keep it nice and slow with the breath, really noticing your whole body here. Inhale. Beautiful. From here, come back to your neutral tabletop position. You're going to take your right leg out long behind you. Drop the toes for a moment. Just feel into the back line of your legs. And then you're going to come back, shoulders over wrist, really strong through the arms as you lift that back leg, bend at the knee, press the heel up towards the sky. Exhale, flex the toes, draw knee to nose as if you're trying to kiss your knee, bring it in. And then on your inhale, you're going to flex the toes, You're going to press that heel up towards the sky, lift it up. Exhale, this time flex the toes, point the toes rather, bringing it in. Exhale as if you're trying to kick the ceiling, kick the sky, lift up. And then knee to nose at the very end. You're going to press that heel, that foot in between your hands. Inhale, float the hands up towards the sky. Beautiful. From here, you're going to bring your right hand onto your hip. Left arm reaches up and over. Nice bit of balance in here. Then with this hand, you're going to release it to the outside of your right knee. From there, keep that nice length in your spine. Right hand moves behind you. It can be out to the side. It can be directly behind you. Wherever feels possible, wherever feels good for the body. And then your backhand, your right hand is going to trace down towards the ground, grabbing hold of your other hand to Anjali Mudra, to prayer, lifting back up towards the sky. From here, you can bring your hands down if you need to. Lift your back foot, take it over towards the right. You're finding your supported warrior, supported Virabhadrasana. From here, flip your front palm, lift it up towards the sky, finding more of that side body lengthening. Come back to that supported warrior. Slide your front foot out further in front of you, lift at the toes. Now this is an easy one to hyperextend at the knee. What I want us to do is really feel that strength of that quad as if you're trying to strengthen through that kneecap. You're trying to lift that kneecap. Come forward. Lower your right hand to block or floating. Left hand up. No crunching or just relying on that flexibility, that space in that side body. It's nice and active. Beautiful. Coming all the way up. Toes of your front foot are going to face forward. I'm going to turn around to face you. From here, you're going to come forward with control. Lower your hands out in front of you, feeling into the inner seam of your extended leg. From here, you might lower your hands down. You might keep them on blocks. Maybe you come even lower onto your forearms. Try and keep that length in your spine. Your hips pressing back. Beautiful. Coming all the way back up. And then from here, you're going to come back to your mat, come into your Ardha Hanumanasana, which is your half split. As always, blocks will come in handy. You can keep a nice generous bend in the front knee as well. From there, slide that knee back, one round of cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, rounding through your spine, draw chin to chest, press through the mat. Neutral tabletop. Left leg this time. So take your left leg behind you. Making a few pulses back and forth. And then bringing your shoulders over your wrists, lift the leg, bend the knee, kicking up towards the sky. Exhale, draw it in, flex or point the toes. Keep getting that one wrong. Inhale, flex the toes now. Press the heel up, lift through the gaze as well. Exhale, drawing it in, lift that shin up. And then taking it back. It's as if you're trying to press your heart through the window of your arms. Exhale, bringing it in. Try and kiss your knee and plant your foot in between your hands. set up your base first, and then inhale, lift the hands. Bring left hand to your hip, right hand up and over, reaching across. Right hand to outer edge of your left knee, left arm behind you into your twist. And then bringing that left hand down, tracing your mat, finding that prayer, lift it up towards the sky. And then exhale, lift your back knee, take it out over towards the left, like a kickstand. And then lowering the hands parallel with the mat if you can. Flip your front palm, inhale, reverse your warrior. And then exhale, slide that front foot forward a little bit more. Once again, we're not hyperextending into that knee, we're protecting it. We're flexing, we're strengthening those muscles. Reach out towards the top of your mat and then shift in to your supported Trikonasana. And inhale, come up, toes shift in with control. Bring your hands forward. Once again, have the option to lower down onto your forearms or onto blocks. Beautiful. From there, you're going to come round to the front into your half Hanumanasana. So your half split. So you can, of course, again, keep that bend in the knee. We're looking to find ease, not the deepest pose possible. Often that can do the very opposite of what we're looking for. So find that edge, that point where you feel like you're comfortable, you have space. And then we're going to slide that foot back, finding your cat-cow. Neutral tabletop. Tucking your toes, draw your weight back into your heels, really warming up through the back of the feet. Pressing into your hands, your Hasta Bandha, this energy lock through the hands and your mat. And we're going to lift the hips up towards the sky, come into your first downward facing dog, your first Adho Mukha Svanasana. Maybe bending one knee, then the other. Lifting the hips up. Drawing your shoulders towards your ears. Lengthening the spine. Keep that breath long. And we're going to gaze in between the hands, step, hop or jump to the top of your mat to your Uttanasana. Long inhale to a halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, draw shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold, knees can bend. Inhale, rise up with the core connected, come up, float through the hands. Exhale, Tadasana, hand either to prayer or fall by your side. Check in with your balance, with your breath. We're going to find just a little bit of a breath work. It's called Ananda Prana, breath of joy. This is just going to help find more ease and, of course, like the name suggests, more joy. So from here, we're just going to do it nice and simple to begin off with. So it goes half or a third inhale, out, hands out. A third inhale, the last. And then on your exhale, for this round, we're going to slowly drop the head, the shoulders, lower the hands. So it's a little bit like that. And then we're just going to pick it up. So inhale, hands out. Inhale, hands back to the sky. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, hands rise. Hands to the side. Hands back to the sky. Exhale. Let's pick it up. Inhale. Inhale out. Inhale up. Exhale, let it go. Inhale. Out. Out, in, up. And exhale, let it go. Inhale. Come on, let's go. Inhale, out, out, up, let it go. A few more times like that. Keep going with your breath. Soften your knees as you fall down. Letting it go. You can take an exhale through the mouth. You can step your feet a little bit wider if you need that extra balance. 2 more times. Lift all the way up. Exhale, slowly let those hands fall. If you've moved like me, we're just going to come to the top of our mat. So I'm going to change so this is the top of my mat now, this side. Notice how the hands feel, let the shoulders soften, the heat in the body. And let's get started with our flow. Inhale, float your hands up towards the sky, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to your plank position. You can lower your knees down for this one if you'd like. Exhale, bend at the elbows. One long plank through the torso, come all the way down. Press the tops of the feet into your mat. Inhale, roll the shoulders, lift the hand. Exhale, come down, press up and back, downward facing dog. Ground through your left leg. Inhale, right leg floats the sky. Bend at the knee, draw the heel towards the hip. And then from there, you're going to make a few circular motions, starting any direction with your knee. Try and press evenly through your hands. Then you're going to reverse that motion, go the opposite direction. And then lengthen that leg up towards the sky. Knee to nose, tuck that chin to chest, roll onto your tippy toes, and then plant your foot to the top of your mat. Set your base up by coming up to a high lunge. Inhale, rise. Like we did before, you're going to bring your right hand onto your hip. Left arm is going to reach up and over. Lower that left hand onto the outer edge of your leg. Come to your twist. You can lower your back knee here as well if you'd like. Lower that hand down. Find Anjali. Lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm. Lift up. Reverse warrior. Lengthen through your front leg. Once again, there's so much going on here, so much to protect. Pressing through both feet. Reach forward. Your knees nice and strong. Lowering that right hand to block earth or floating. Left hand to hip or up towards the sky. Now notice if you've kind of got one hip kind of trying to fall forward, try and first face the hips to the side. And then inhale, coming up. Lift your front toes to face the long edge of your mat. Long spine as you come to your wide leg forward fold. Hands to blocks or earth. And then from here, hands to hips. Inhale, lift all the way up. You're going to come to face the back of your mat. So bend at your front knee, toes, back knee, sorry, your left knee, toes out. And then lengthen through your arms, flip your front palm, reverse your warrior. Keep a nice, strong bend in your front leg. Your now front leg. And then bring your hands back, lengthen through your front leg, come forward and into your Trikonasana to this side. Once again, going through all of those points of contact to your feet, your hand, whether it's on a block, hips to the side, gaze wherever is comfortable for your neck. Your top hand is going to cartwheel down to the earth, bend your front knee, going through your vinyasa. Your torso is one strong plank. Lift your shoulders forward, bend at the elbows. Inhale, come up to your bend back, your cobra, or your upward facing dog. Exhale, roll or step back into your downward facing dog. Take a pause here with the breath. And other side, inhale, left leg lifts to the sky, bend at the knee, draw the heel towards the hip, taking those circular motions. Once again, whatever feels more natural at the start, just notice where you first start to move into or how you first start to move. And then reversing that. And then lengthen that leg up towards the sky for your three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, draw your chin in. And then plant your foot. Set your base up for your high lunge. Inhale, come all the way up. Soften your back knee. Hand to hip, right hand up and over. Right hand to outer edge. Inhale to your twist. Exhale, lower the back hand, find the prayer. Inhale, float it up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse the warrior. You're nice and strong in your legs. You're tall, you're long through your spine still. Come back to your warrior two. Lengthen through your front leg. Feel into the core here for a moment. And then reach forward, Trikonasana. Once again, using your block as you need. Inhale, come up with strength. We're going to transition, face the long edge of the mat and forward fold. You might like to walk your hands through your legs a little bit more. Maybe you grip onto the outer edges of your knees or your ankles rather. And then we'll find hands to hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, warrior two. Back to the front of our mats. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, transition to that Trikonasana pose. Cartwheel that top hand all the way forward, bend at that front knee. Your vinyasa is waiting for you. Come down. Inhale. Roll those shoulders back, that heart, that chest reaches forward. Nice and strong. Exhale, lift up, press through, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Gaze in between your hands, step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. When you get there, inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Float through the hands. Exhale. Into your Tadasana. One breath here. Sigh it out. Inhale, float your hands up towards the sky. Exhale, rather forward fold. Halfway lift. Beautiful. Exhale, plant your hands, step, hop back to your plank position. Exhale, keep that core in. Come down. Inhale, we lower the hips, we lift through the heart. Exhale, roll or step back, downward facing dog. We're coming back through our flow. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Bend at the knee, scorpion, and then taking those circular motions with the hip. Opposite direction. And then lift up through the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in. Plant the foot in between your hands. As always, we set that base up. Oh, I'm sweaty. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hand to hip. That side body lengthening. Lower the hand. If you want to keep it floating, of course you can as well. Come into your twist though. Exhale to lower the hand, trace your mat. Inhale with the prayer, lift up. It's more of lifting through the heart than coming to your bend back. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse, press through the back edge of your back foot. Come back, warrior two, strengthening through that front leg. And then we lengthen. Reach forward, come up, come down to your Trikonasana. Inhale, coming up. Lift the front toes, face the long edge of your mat. And come down into your wide-legged forward fold. Always so many options to play around here. Maybe you're shifting from one side to the other. Maybe you're just in your nice long forward fold, taking almost like a little rest. Hands to hips, lift up. Facing the back of our mat now. Coming into your warrior two. Flip your front palm, take it back, keep that nice deep bend in your front knee. And then come down to your Trikonasana to your left. Cartwheel that top hand down. Go through your vinyasa, or of course you can meet straight into downward facing dog. Find a pause in a child's pose. Left side, inhale, left leg lifts up. Bend at the knee, take those circular motions. Stay engaged, stay connected. Reverse, go the opposite direction. Amazing, lift that leg up towards the sky, you've got this. Exhale, knee to nose, bring it in. Plant the foot, set up your base and inhale, rise. And then left hand to hip, reach it up and over. And then come down into your twist. And then finding that arm, tracing your mat. Grab hold, palm to palm. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale with ease to your warrior two. Flip your front palm, feel the air as you move your left hand up. Exhale, set into your Trikonasana with that strength paired with that ease. Coming all the way up, wide-legged forward fold. If you'd like a little bit more strengthening there, maybe you come in to a goddess pose instead, also a beautiful option. Hands to hips, let's lift up. Warrior two, Virabhadrasana. Right knee bent. Flip through the palm, reach back. And then Trikonasana. Cartwheel down into your Vinyasa. Exhale. Feel the belly dropping down with control. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. You can of course stay in your child's pose if you're there. If otherwise, we're going to step to the top of our mat or hop. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, melting down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, ground. We've got a third and our final round of our flow. I'm going to talk a lot less, so just feel free, just look at the screen when you need to see where we're up to, but your body knows where to go, you know where to go. If you want to add on, please do so as well. I'll guide the first little bit, and then we're just going to get straight into the flow. When you're ready, inhale, lift up through the hands. Keep with your breath. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Vinyasa. I also recommend doing your vinyasa with your eyes closed. Right leg lifts, 3 circles. Try not to rush. Lift through the leg. Exhale, knee to nose. You know where to go. Let's do 3 breaths in wide-legged forward fold. Hands to hips, float up when you're ready. Vinyasa or straight to your downward dog. Remember, this is your practice, your time. One more side, left leg lifts, 3 circles with the knee. Lengthen and bring it in. twist. Three rounds of breath. Hands to hips. Nice. Back to the front of our mat. Your last vinyasa. Beautiful. Release the knees down as wide as your mat, toes towards each other. Melt down onto your child's pose. Beautiful work. Let everything soften. Let everything release. From here, ground through your hands, lift up, come up to your last downward facing dog. Such a beautiful shape we come to again and again, but every time it's a little different. Something else for our mind to notice, for our spirit to feel into. Gaze to the top of your mat. You're going to step your left leg to the outside of your left hand, and then your right leg to the outside of your right hand. You're going to bend at the hips, come down into a malasana squat. To yogi squat rather. You can sit up onto a block or a pillow, bringing your elbows to the inside of your knees. Let that lengthen through your heart space. Head nice and proud and tall. And then as gracefully as we can, lower the hips down onto the ground. You can take your hands behind you as you need. From there, you're going to take your right leg out long. Bend at the left knee as you take the sole of the foot to the inner seam. Oh, I am sweaty. You don't know about anyone else. I should turn on some fans or something. Inhale, lift up through the hands. And then exhale, your single leg, your Janusarasana, your forward fold is totally up to you, whether you want to come through the center or you want to come over the leg. Maybe even taking the left hand, grabbing hold that outer edge of that left, as we've done so much work already into that side body lengthening. We might have a little bit more space today. This is a really good time. We want to focus on slowing that breath back down. And as you inhale to rise, we're going to bend at that left knee, lift it up, take it to the outside of your left knee. Did I say your left leg before? Your right leg. Come up onto your hips. You're going to twist around to the right hand behind you, either left elbow to the outer edge or maybe hug onto that leg, whatever's more comfortable. Draw your shoulder back, keep that height, keep that length. Every exhale, see if there's a little bit more space to delve into. Beautiful Sanskrit word is akasana. One of the many translations is open space. Let's move and delve into that open space. And then lift that right knee. Keep that left where it is still. We're gonna find deer. So bend your right knee. Take that ankle below it. And then from there, this is also super personal. You're either gonna melt forward in between. Maybe it is over that left knee. Coming down either onto blocks or your elbows. Try and relax through the ankles. And coming up, we're gonna switch sides. So you're gonna take that left leg out long, right sole of the foot to the inner seam, lift up first, and then come through to your Janusurasana, whether that is forward again, or try and do the same as what you did on the other side. I can't remember what I did. Relaxing down. So easy when we're doing a personal practice at home without a video, just on our own. We can often skip these parts. At least I definitely do sometimes, but it's so important. And lifting up, bend at that knee, lift it up, pick it up, take it to the outside, come in to your twist. Once again, option to hug onto that knee or take that elbow to the outside, palm lifting up. And then release that twist, lift that left leg, come through to your deer pose. So bending at that knee, that ankle falls directly below it. And then forward fold, coming down. Looking for a little bit of sensation in the hips here. But most importantly, this is our cool down. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. And then lifting up, taking your legs out long. Taking your bend to your knees. Lift up through the hands, thumbs facing up towards the sky. And then from there, you're gonna come all the way down with control. Maybe you'd like to float the legs. Coming all the way down. Lift the arms up overhead, stretching out. And then bending that right knee, hug it in. And bring a little bit of love to the ankles, taking a few circular motions. And reverse, go the opposite direction. And a final twist, taking that leg over, across, right arm can extend out to the side. Just a brief moment here. And roll back onto your mat. And to the other side, left leg in, right leg out long. Once again, giving that ankle some love. A few circular motions. In opposite direction. Relax those eyebrows. And into your twist, your supine twist. Left arm out. Imagining trying to keep both shoulders down. And lift back up onto your mat. Hug both knees in. Any extra pose you feel you need, want before your Shavasana, now is the time, a little bit of play, whether that's coming into a happy baby, grabbing into the outer edges of ankles or feet, Or maybe you're coming in to a snail pose, shoulder stand, extra twist if you want it. Relaxing through the face as always. This is more for me than you. If you're in your happy baby, imagine you're trying to draw your tailbone down for a moment. Bring chin slightly ever more towards your chest. Take one more breath wherever it is you are. And we'll find our way to our Shavasana. Taking your legs out long. Your arms by your side. If you have a bolster that you want to bring underneath your knees or a pillow, of course, you're more than welcome. For most of us, it'll feel most comfortable with the hands facing up, but we're all built so differently. So don't stress if it feels like for you the hands pointing down. Could be just the way our shoulders are built. Maybe you prefer one hand on the belly, one hand on the chest. And try and bring those shoulder blades though flat underneath you. Nothing touching you. As we soften down, coming back to that Sanskrit word of akasana, that open space, that ease. As the muscles in the legs let go. Our arms soften. Our glutes, our spine, shoulder blades. Release. Our belly and chest, moving gently with the breath. Without control, there's this beautiful rise and fall. Through the neck, back of the head, ears, to the face. Letting go, floating in this open space, this release, this ease. This space is always there for us. Anytime the mind wanders, as it naturally does, bringing it back to that open space, that sensation of ease, the weightlessness we feel on the mat, as the boundaries between where our body begins and the earth begins starts to fade. Letting ourselves just be. For these few moments. Bringing the mind back from wherever it's been, whether it's been in another realm, in that quiet solitude, or away with thoughts. All is okay, all is all good. Just coming back. Notice the body, notice the breath. And start to bring a few gentle micro movements to the toes, to the fingers. Into that little burst of energy in the spanda. So we bring movement into the wrists, the ankles. And lifting the arms up overhead, stretching out. Bend at the knees, rolling over onto whichever side you would like to roll over onto. You can use your bicep as a pillow. And using your top hand to help you, pressing up to a nice, comfortable seated position where we started our practice. Bringing hands to prayer at heart center. Just taking a moment to thank yourself for showing up, for committing to your practice, devoting yourself to your practice. Remembering it is just simply that though, a practice, not something that needs to go perfectly. You're just showing up. Just being present. Time to time, of course, we'll wander. But knowing we can always return as we take that into the rest of our day, letting our practice move off of the mat. Knowing you can return to this ease, to the breath at any time. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat. I hope to see you next time. Let me know if you've got any feedback or questions in the comments below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Om Shanti.